Yeah, no, they were great jeans, but they ripped in the knee. And I think that was on purpose, but Daddy's a little too old to wear something that rips.
Yeah, you can't have the rips, dude.
Can't have the rips. Can't have the rips, can't put a fin on the back of your Honda Civic. There's certain things you can't do when you're...
At your age?
Just at
Also,
any
you
age.
can't have braces.
Can't have braces. Seen braces on a man of a certain age.
It's a bummer.
Yeah. A man of a certain age can't wear a shirt open. You can't wear super tight jeans at a certain age.
Also
either.
can't wear bracelets.
You know, it's funny.
Certain necklaces look cool on older guys. Bracelets are a no-no.
Bracelets, I sat next to a dude
Chris
who
Haynes?
was older than me. He had the lids on his eyes and he had a bead bracelet on. And he was a business guy. He wasn't dressed the normal way. He was just wearing beads around his. And I was like, you might be, because whenever I see a guy like that, whenever I see a dude who's dressed normal, but then he's got a little something. He's got like a necklace with like a quartz, or he's got like a couple bracelets, but he's dressed like he sells insurance. I go, oh, you might be a fucking druid. You might be a fucking closet man witch. You might.
Maybe.
You might be worshiping Satan when you're off on your free time.
Or the other thing is sometimes you get that businessman with like the turquoise bracelet or one pinky ring. That dude fucks.
He fucks, huh?
Oh, dude.
That guy fucks.
He's wearing it because like his 18-year-old side piece told him it was cool.
He's a swinger is what he is.
No, he just fucks a ton, dude.
Smells a little bit like suntan oil.
From town
Shaves
to
his
town.
chest even though he's 58.
Yeah.
Works out like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little stiff in the back because of all that
spray tan,
testosterone.
little spray tan.
Lifts weights, but he doesn't stretch, so he's a little tight. But his dick works, and he's dirty. He's a guy get into your mud whistle.
All right, man.
First place he goes is the mud whistle.
All right, dude.
I met a girl in Florida.
Florida. Yep, there you go.
Right?
Yep, there you go.
It's always Florida. Well, the two weirdest girls, there were two weirdest things girls have said is one girl said my favorite thing is to have my ass eaten. That was fine. I was like, all right,
fine with
that's
that,
good.
yeah. That turns me on.
Now, yeah, not gonna do that. Probably. I don't know what's going on.
If you're hot enough, I'm in.
And then another girl who was from Colombia told me she wanted to drink my blood. So those are the two things. Those are the two things where I went, well, now I'm not sure what to do now. I like that you're into me that much that you want to drink my blood.
Wow.
You want to drink my blood.
That's intense.
Did I ever tell you that story?
No, I thought it was this past weekend.
No. This was a long time ago. You're so hot. I just want to drink your blood. I was like, oh, well, listen, Miss Vampire.
Was she hot though?
Not into it. Impossibly hot.
Oh, dude. Go.
What?
Hell
Open
yeah.
there? Just
Oh,
at least my wrist. That seems very dangerous, the old necky poo.
Oh my God.
The necky poo, yeah. That's a girl who's
I'll
into.
tell you what, man. Sometimes like crying and stuff, I get all turned on. Like, oh, man, I'm so sad.
Oh, you mean when a girl's crying? When a girl's crying.
Yeah, it's like, what?
My dick gets.
Little lips get all pouty.
Yes,
What's
dude.
happening?
Yes.
That's terrible.
When the minute that happens, I start getting.
I know it's not the time,
Me
but
too. My ex used to
feel like
tell me
I
I was a
should
sicko, and every time she'd cry, I'd be like, yeah, listen.
oh man,
Listen, let me help
Only
you out.
one way to
there.
make you feel
Her
better.
lips would be all full. She looked all adorable.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, man. Yeah.
So you guys were like obviously around a sad time, and then were you guys just hanging out a ton, trying to like?
Yeah, all our friends were together. But then me and her, we were always like super close anyways. So it just happened naturally.
And there's no way.
There's a thing called oxytocin, which is a bonding chemical. So when you're under duress, soldiers in war, athletes in competition, pregnant moms, that's what the child. Yeah, it's the same chemical. It's secreted in times of great stress, competition, whatever, and that creates bonds between people. That's a very deep bond. Criminals in criminal gangs, if they're not sociopaths, that tend to be real. They get tight.
But your point with fighting too, it's like even with Travis Brown, with all the ill will we had toward each other and bad blood, once you go through that experience afterwards, we fucked, man.
100%. 100%.
Crazy.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. I want to back up for a second. Well,
No, you.
What are you talking about?
What?
You want to come out now?
No, but for reals, we were cool.
Oh, you were?
Oh yeah. Like you shook my hand. He's like, "Hey, are you all right?" I was like, "Yeah." I'm
Yeah.
fine." You shattered my lip. Whatever. I'm fine.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Listen.
But even through that, so that's where you guys created this
I'm
bond.
going to say
Give me a
this.
better line.
I'll say this, and I have a witness to this, which is John Leguizamo. I'm with John Leguizamo, and Sean Penn comes up and starts talking to us. I swear to God, I didn't know it was Sean Penn. I thought it was an older guy who looked like Sean Penn.
Yeah.
All due respect, because I love Sean Penn. But it's Sean Penn. I swear to God, that's how I felt. He was having I don't know, he was very, very thin. That's
Yeah.
And he's just older, people.
Right after he shot milk.
Yeah, whatever the fuck it was. And he seemed to have a limp. He was walking. There was something going on. It looked like he had a stiff back. I love the guy. I'm not dissing him. I'm a huge fan. But this is so lame that I even say it. But he said, Brian's a comic. And he goes, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's cool. I was like, I hope he's telling the truth. I'm too old to be thrilled by that, but I was.
Yeah, it's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
It's cool.
I'm too old to be thrilled, but it's kind of cool when someone you grew up watching maybe knows a little bit about you, and that's so pathetic to even admit. But I was like, thanks.
Because it's part of why we do this is we're still insecure.
Yeah, but the other 100% were, and I hope I always hold on to my insecurity. I hope I always hold on to the fact that I don't like myself that much because I'll lose my funny. But it was also cool because I think actors know that they can't do it.
I always am trying to do stuff.
I can solve your back problems with fucking exercises. And if you think
Really?
I'm kidding, I'll solve your back
I'm going to
problems.
take you up on that.
Today,
Really?
I'm going to do it. Fuck yeah. What do you do for your back? Well, first of all, what do you fucking do so I can revolutionize you physically?
What do? I don't do much, man.
Exactly.
I take muscle relaxers every once in a while.
Terrible idea.
I drink alcohol after I take the muscle relaxers.
This is all very New York Jewish.
What do I do? No, I fly. I mean, how it goes. We fly a lot. It hurts, man.
Yeah.
Just it's rough. So.
Well, you gotta build the muscles. People think you gotta stretch. You gotta build the stabilizer muscles around your body. I never knew this until I became a freak. I even follow Instagram like Squat University. Phenomenal.
Me too, for different reasons.
Yeah. For different reasons. And then like Dr. Simpanelli, and I got all these physical therapists that I follow, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
I do the exercises and pain free. You believe it or not, a lot of your back problems start in your glutes, your ass.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, we're gonna work your ass too.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm gay. He did tell me that Boozer told me that Kobe was very hard to get close to.
Absolutely.
Like and I've heard that from other players. I don't mean to out Boozer, but he said Kobe was a guy who would never go out with them. Like he just and I said I was like, that guy was so singular. He wasn't interested in people. He was interested in being great. I'm sure he loved his family. It's such a tragedy.
But that was what was great about Kobe is that he was the dude that he made everyone else better. Like his greatness rubbed off on others, like on Team USA.
But the same way Jordan did, or a little less.
I think he was the Jordan of that generation. I think no one will be Jordan because Jordan was Jordan, but and no one will be as good as Jordan really. Some will say LeBron is better because he's a better passer and he's bigger, but Kobe had Jordan's will in his heart, I think, and on Team USA, he had a young LeBron, a young Dwayne Wade, a young Carmelo, and they all had their best year right after playing on Team USA with Kobe because they saw his habits and like they'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna go out," and he'd be like, "I'm not going out. I'm waking up at 5 a.m. to fucking shoot and work out."
Do you know what I was reminded of when it came to Kobe? Because I'm not a basketball fan. I don't know a lot about this stuff, but Kobe was always a guy I saw hitting the 3 points or whatever it had to be, right? But I didn't realize that he also won the slam dunk contest
As a rookie.
Which so I was like, oh, you also can do that, but you didn't even do that in your career. He's primarily a shooter, right?
I mean, he was a scorer. He was
did
like
whatever he had to do.
Yeah, he was like a will to win scorer. I mean,
But Carlos said to me, I think it was him, he said he tried to wake up earlier than Kobe and beat him at and Kobe'd always be there before him. 5:30 in the morning.
Mamba mentality. Kobe, I as a basketball fan, like I feel like Kobe was almost like the Ric Flair of the NBA, where you just couldn't. He was like a heel for so long. I feel like even if you hated him, you loved him. You loved to hate him.
Yeah,
because he was.
I had most of my friends were Knicks fans in New York, and they just hated him. But they would always be like, "You just can't argue with the guy." 81 points in a game.
My friend Stavros always said you couldn't ignore him. I mean, that's just the truth. I mean, he was the toughest cover in the NBA, and he was just so fucking good. And then it's cool to watch it. He was such a ruthless competitor in his prime, and then at the end of his career, he became kind of a mentor to so many young guys. So you see like the Instagrams of these players who were like, that was like my guy. Like everyone felt they had a connection to him.
Well, he fucked Jeremy Lin up. He's like, I don't want to play on the same court as him.
Yeah.
He was calling his teammates going, I don't want that dude on the team.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not playing on the court with him. And when you see my back ripple and I pull myself up like a chimp 30 times bang, while talking to you, why wouldn't I give that to you as
It's a
inspiration?
gift. It's a gift, really.
It's a gift.